the returning of President Trump to the American presidency, in one respect, could make the world better, because President Trump is manifestly uninterested in military adventurism. I mean, he's not a military adventurer. I think it's true that the claim that he was the first American president since many years who did not start a war on his watch. And I think that hasn't changed from his public speeches, from the views that he has expressed. He is less inclined to embark on military confrontations around the world. So I think that actually, at a high level, reduces the chances for war in the world.
And the book was called World War Trump. And the author is and remains a good friend of mine, and I think that reflected the expectations of a lot of people, that his apparently impulsive, or tactical or transactional approach to foreign policy would be more disruptive. But I think what we're going to see an attempt at is for America to follow a rational foreign policy for the first time in the recent past. And to me, why anyone entering into a negotiating room would avoid, like, why posit the conclusion that the other side wants, rather than going into the negotiating room from a position of strength and to have a negotiation and a trade-off or settlement of some sort. We know Trump. We know he's like that. He's talking about Canada as the 51st state. I mean, this is the guy who will say we should have 1,000% tariffs on Canada until he goes into the negotiating room and comes out with a reasonable solution. Trump doesn't need this sophisticated post-liberal intellectual framework that, of course, one of that group of politicians that have a quite close feel on the interests of their nation. And I think that will result, although there are a lot of other forces pressing in the world, that has great potential, even in the relationship with China.